Good morning. Today we are going to start our tutorial for algorithm and data structure, in which we are going to use uh, some new concept. We are going to practice, to go directly to practice, and through practice we can learn new concept. And I want also to implement on you the reaction, because each problem, each problem solving has a reaction. So let's going and start our resolving problem to implement on you the new concept, in which you construct your reaction, and you are going to start solving fastly your problem, especially in interview. So today we are going to discover a new problem. Find a pair with a given sum in an array. So as an input, you are going to to inject an array of integer, and you are going also to inject a sum, and through those both information, we are going to find the pair which equal to the sum. So like we see here, 8 and 2, and here and 7 and 3 as a pair equal to this sum. So we are going to start right now the implementation of this solution, and through I understand I can have a naive solution. What does this mean? So we are going to implement a naive solution on which we have loop a loop on E. After we are going to loop on G. So I'm going to explain right now how we are going to initialize our E and our G. So here is our list. So let's say 8. Let's say here 8. Oh, sorry, 8, 9, 5, 2, 5, 6, 3, 7, 8, and 1. So like you see here. So if loop E, so for E is going to start, so it's going to start from the beginning here. So E is 0, and G is going to start from here. So from number after E. So G equal to E plus 1, and E is going to finish with the number before a point length. So E is at the end, he is going to finish with E a point length minus 1, and G at the end is going to be a point length. So that's how our loop is going to work. And for sure, if the sum, if S, because we are going to do a sum, so if S equal sum, we return our pair. So this is globally the solution. So this is the axis, this is the reaction, this is the first reaction we should do if we have a problem like. So let's go directly and implement our solution with the Java programming language. So as you see here, we have a main class, and this class we are going to add here in the function. We are going to add our code. So like I have said before, we have uh, two loop instructor. So if like I have said equal to 0, and E minus to A1 point length minus 1 E plus plus. So I'm going here to copy and paste for the second loop in G. e plus 1 and yes here G. So like you see here, so here we have initialize our loop. Don't forget it's a naive solution. Why? Because it is here we have a complexity of order n, and here also we have O n complexity. So like you say, like O n O n2. So as a global complexity, so it's really very, it's cost on resources. Really, it's not good this solution, but we are going to, like I have said, we are going to construct our reaction, our competency, our reaction, as I have said before. So after those both four, we are going to check if the sum equal to input sum. So if a of e plus a of g equal sum, so we are going to print ln. Are going to print ln. Okay, donc system. Pair r a of e plus a of g. So we are going right now to test our, but before this we are going to replace this with g's mistake, and we are going to test our code. So I'm going to add this one plus so there are the two pairs, 8 plus 2 and 7 plus 3 are the two pairs we are searching about. So as I said, this is not the good solution, and we have to search another solution which are going to reduce the complexity. For example, I can suggest a new solution. So let's explain it more. So it's like sorting solution. So we are going to have a list, and this list is going to be sorted. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This collection is going to, any collection which come as an input, so it's going to be sorted, and we are going to replace this part which consume a lot of resource. So in iterating in list, we have to reduce the complexity of iteration. So let's suggest a new method. So like I said, we are going to consider this as a low and this one as a high. So like I said, this is a low and this is high, and we are going to increment this and decrement this until low is going to be less than high. So with this way we can iterate our list. Sorry, the higher variable must be lower than the low variable. So we are going to initialize our variable. So low equal to 0 and high is going to be equal to a point length minus 1. So right now we are going to use a while loop, only while loop. So we are not going to use two for loop. So only we are going to use while loop, and the stop condition is low bigger than high. And like you see here, so while loop is going to start. So in this while loop we are going to see if S or A of E plus A of G equal S. In this condition, so we have the variable, so we are going to write the variable, and also we have another condition. We are going to manage our low and high variable. Manage, that's mean how we are going to increment low to reach high, and how we are going to decrement high to reach low. So here I'm going to change it and say low, because low and high is going to replace E and G. So if A of low plus A of high is bigger than sum than S. So if that means low plus high is bigger than S, what we are going to do? We are going to reduce high. We are going to decrease. So that means we are going to decrement high. So in this case, we are going to do high minus minus. Else that means if a low plus a high is lower than S, so we are going to increment low. So this is the whole condition which we are going to do. I forget something. Else if this the second one else. So we are going to return no pair found. So this is the axe. This is the axe of the solution. And right now we are going to go and implement this solution with Java language. So let's start the implementation. So here arrays. We are going to sort our list. So arrays sort A. So like this, when we sort our list, we can do the last condition, which I have explained it, how to manage our increment and decrement low and high value. So, and now we are going to initialize our low, which is equal to 0, and high, which is equal to a point length minus 1. So okay, so right now we are going to start our loop. So a low stop condition is bigger than high, And right now we are going to check the condition if a of low and a of high equal to sum. So if a of low plus a of high equal sum. So in this condition we are going to write this pair because we have found a pair which equal the sum. So pair is a of low. So and plus and a of high. So this is the condition in which we are going to discover our pair. But the next condition is from this condition we can discover we can manage the increment and decrement of our low and high variable. If a of low plus a of high is bigger, or okay, let's say it's lower than sum. In this condition, we are going to increment low to trying to reach the sum. And we are going to base on our sorted list to do this. So in this condition, we are going to do low plus plus, else we are going to do high minus minus, and like this we have implement the old solution which we discussed before, and we are going to try it. Normally we are going to find the same pair. So we have here a mistake, really mistake. Why? So it's not going to, it's not executing this part. So I think that the stop condition. So while low is lower than high, we can enter. So I think it's not entering here. So that let's try. Okay, it's working fine. The same pair here. So as you see here, for example, the complexity is O n log of n. So from my side, I can suggest more solution. Really, I'm going to base on hashing. What does this mean? We are going to create to base on map option like contains key. So I'm going to suggest another solution, more efficient, more clean than those two one. So that's it. So let me explain this new solution. Let's call it name of this solution is hashing or map. Okay, so we are going to create a map. Okay, so using Java, it's simple. So and in this map we are going to add key and value. But where is the key and where is the value? This is here the key of the solution. So we are going to test first of all to test if the map contain, for example, a of g, and this A of G equal sum minus A of E, or yes, sum minus A of E. So we are going to check this one. If it doesn't contain it, we are going to put or to add to map this value. So we are going to add to map A of G. A of G and his index as a key A of G and his index G as a value. So this is the main solution. So we are going to check if the map contains A of G, which is equal sum minus A of E. If it doesn't contain it, we are going to add it to the G. So this is the main solution. So let's go and implement it. So let's start. So we are going to create a map. So this map is going to be map of integer map. So new hash map, and we are not going to initialize it. Let's now iterate our list. Let's now go in our list. So for e equal 0, e minus a point length, and e plus plus. And right now we are going to check if the sum minus a of e map it contains this or not. So if map contains key sum minus a of e, so in this case we are going to display our pair, because here in this condition, if it's validated, so he finds his pair. So let's write, let's make it more beautiful. So pair are D plus D. So here we are going to display the key and value. So here we are going to display, so A of map get A of sum minus A of E and A of E. So here we have displayed our pair. So, and right now we are going to add the pair which is not contained to the map. So map put A of E as a key and E as an index. So here normally the code is finished. I hope no error here. So let's start and execute our code. So let's wait for it. Normally we are going to find those two pairs normally. So pair are 8 and 2 and 7 and 3, and this complexity is O of n, with O of n. So this is, let's say the second solution is more beautiful than this one, but I gave you all type of solution to construct your competency and can resolve problem. So in the next all algorithm problem, we are going to find a new solution, a new way of resolving solution. So to the next video.